Have you ever noticed how some places just seem to swallow sound? Not like a recording studio, but something else. It's what people in acoustics call dead air. It's that specific kind of silence found in unnumbered stairwells of high rises or the fourth level of a subterranean parking garage at 3 a.m. In these places, physics feels slightly off. You might feel a faint taste of copper on your tongue, like you've been sucking on a coin. Your own footsteps start to sound like they belong to someone walking half a step behind you. This is the threshold. This is where the Vetala waits. The legend is ancient, but the rules haven't changed. Once you cross into that dead air, you'll feel a sudden sharp pressure on your shoulders. It's not a strike, it's a settlement. The weight is cold yet fever hot where it touches your skin. And here is the only rule. You must reach sanctuary, natural sunlight, without producing a single intentional vibration of your vocal cords. No words, no humming, no sighs. The spirit doesn't want your life. It wants your reaction. It wants to be witnessed through your broken silence. If you acknowledge it, the cycle resets, and this time you won't be the one doing the carrying. As you walk, the first thing you'll notice is the lean. Your center of gravity tilts backward, forcing you to hunch forward just to keep your balance. It feels like a wet, heavy carpet draped over your neck, one that is breathing. You'll look at your shadow on the concrete wall and you'll see it. Your shadow has an extra limb, a long, distorted arm extending from your shoulder line, hooking into your own chest. Don't look too long. The more you focus, the heavier the weight becomes. Then comes the sound. Not a growl, but a wet, rhythmic clicking. It sounds exactly like a joint popping over and over. Click, click, click. The terrifying part isn't the sound, it's that it feels like it's coming from inside your own ear canal, as if the spirit's jaw is resting directly against your bone. Your knees will start to tremble. Every breath feels like you're inhaling stagnant rain and wet wool. You want to gasp, you want to swear, but you can't. You just keep walking one heavy step at a time through the endless gray. The clicking always seems to sync up with your heartbeat, making the silence feel like a ticking clock you can't turn off. Now the spirit moves into your head. It starts to whisper, using the exact vocal frequency of your own internal monologue. It's a clever trick. It doesn't tell scary stories. Instead, it recounts your own memories, but gets the details wrong. It'll mention the day your dog died, but claim it happened on a Tuesday instead of a Saturday. It's a psychological hook. We have a reflexive need to correct the record. It's the white bear effect. The more you try not to think of the answer, the more it pulses behind your teeth like a physical object. The spirit will move its damp, cold fingernail along your sealed lips, searching for the slightest gap. It might even insult you, or worse, tell you secrets about people you love that you weren't supposed to know. The exit door will appear to stretch further away with every step you take. The spatial anomaly is fueled by your rising panic. Your jaw will ache from the pressure of holding it shut. You'll find yourself staring at the floor, counting cracks in the cement, trying to drown out the voice that sounds exactly like you, but is saying things you would never say. It's an interrogation where your only defense is a total lack of participation. By the time you see the light of the exit, you'll be exhausted. Your will is a frayed rope. The spirit saves the final bait for the moment your hand touches the cold metal handle. It won't threaten you. It'll whisper a lie about someone you love, your mother, your child, framed as a simple concerned question. Did you know they're not actually home right now? Or are you sure they're safe? It demands a yes or a no, a single syllable of denial. Most people don't break because of terror. They break because of a weary collapse of the will, a sigh of frustration, a soft no whispered under the breath. The moment that vibration leaves your cords, the vacuum sound hits. There's a sudden, sharp pop in your ears, as if all ambient noise is sucked out of the world, leaving a ringing, agonizing stillness. The weight disappears instantly. There's no monster, no gore, just a sudden, terrifying lightness that feels like falling upward. You'll stumble through the door into the sunlight, and for a second, you'll think you won. But the silence that follows you out, it isn't the normal kind of quiet. It's a hollow silence, emptied out to make room for something else. You'll get home and lock the door. You'll sit in your kitchen and try to convince yourself it was just a trick of the mind. But then you'll notice the residual lean. You're standing at the counter, but your body is still hunched forward at a 20-degree angle as if you're still compensating for a weight that isn't there. You try to stand up straight, but your muscles refuse to obey. Your body has forgotten how to be alone. You see, the silence was the only thing keeping that spirit on the outside. By speaking, you didn't drive it away. You invited it to change its position. Now, when the house is quiet, you might hear it. A single, slow click from the dark corner of your bedroom. The same sound of the joint popping from the stairwell. It isn't carrying you anymore. It's just listening. It's waiting for you to talk to yourself, to acknowledge the heavy space behind your shoulder. Next time you feel your coat is a bit too heavy, or you feel that sudden, irrational urge to correct a stranger, think about why. Some burdens don't go away just because you've put them down. They just find a quieter place to rest.